All right, so now let's look at the transition of how we're going to do our gag. So let's go ahead and turn both practicals off and the Westcott and see what the room looks like. Ready for the gag? Okay, and just turn it off.
Off. So that's moonlight, Shane, or urban light.
That looks pretty nice.
It's pretty great here.
Yeah.
One shaft coming through across his chin.
Exactly, and there's enough detail in this to be able to read. I mean, we could even go a little hotter, but what I'm wondering is, I wonder if this select that's coming up in the ceiling right now, I feel like I want a little over here. So why don't we take another one, grab the select 30 and just come over here so we can get a little more. I feel like I need to hit that so I get a little more detail into here.
Okay.
And see if it might be too much, but let's just look at it.
Well, let's get that on a stand that we can go high with it. We're gonna go pretty close to the bounce, and we're only filling a very specific part of the bounce. So we'll put it right next to this stand right here, and we're gonna go probably only about 4 feet from that bounce. And this is the situation where you want to take this ballast off so we can control it from the ground, even though it's high up there.
Okay, so go ahead and turn it off. And on.
Excellent.
And off. And on.
Excellent.
And off. And on. Yeah, that's beautiful. It's just bringing up that texture on the side. And I mean, it's flattening this out ever so slightly. I almost think it would be great if we could somehow maybe tweak the angle ever so slightly of that M8 so it hits a little more of this bed.
What do you think about opening the shears on the M8? They're not
Oh yeah,
in the
let's
frame.
try that.
We can
Let's
get a
try
little
that.
hard slice.
That's a great
across
idea.
there.
Oh yeah, now open up the right side so it streaks across the carpet a little more. I want a little more hard light on that carpet. But he sees it over here, so we can't cheat it too much.
So we should walk the light around.
Yeah, I think you gotta walk the light around.
So the right M8 will walk.
So you see this, right? In your frame?
Yes.
But you don't see that.
Right. Just barely, yeah.
Okay, I'll cheat it a little bit.
Okay. So we're gonna walk the lamp right M8, lamp right about 1 foot. We know we want him to move it 1 foot because if I move it 1 foot, this line will end up 1 foot this way. So that's how you can know how far to move a light when you give these kinds of directions. Keep going.
Yes.
Okay.
You good right there?
Okay, so Ross, let's turn our lights on. Okay, and then you're gonna come in, set your alarm, do that whole thing. You'll reach up. On the reach up, we will flick off the light so you don't have to turn it off. That way everything goes off in sync. Then you'll go into the bed and, 20 seconds and then start to seizure out, okay? All right, now let's see how our overhead's doing. Whoever's operating the shot, I think you should start just like this. Don't worry about the gear, okay? So everything is normal. Because the emotion that we want here is that we just think he's going to bed. So he'll sit down, we'll turn off the lights, he lays in bed, and just as he lays in bed, that's kind of the cue for us to slowly rotate. And I'm talking like this type of rotation. It wants to be haunting. Like you're not sure exactly, that you're not sure what's going on. It's just this haunting kind of thing. And then he'll start to seizure. And then we'll get to that point, okay?
What's your end frame?
The end frame, I think, should be something like that, okay? Where you're getting that diagonal frame, something like that, okay? So you'll start here, all lined up, all perfect, seems normal, just a graphic high, and then the wheels come off, okay? All right, great. Here we go. All right, we got all our cameras going. And ready and action, Ross. And beautiful, Ross. All right, you see how that transition happened? So let's look at that one last time. Now you were a little early on your cue. Okay, you want to let him get his hand underneath.
Let's go back to one.
Got to go reach in there, right? So when we did this, we actually had a rug that went the whole way, and we had one of those soft little stunt pads, so Russell Crowe could fall down on it. But Ross said he was a method actor, and he was just going to go for it, which I love. Are you okay? Okay. So let's just work on that transition one last time, where we see, be in your sitting down position, and just look at the mountain stage. And ready and action.
It's a little late.
A little late. Let's try one last time.
Back to one.
Okay. Straighten the barrel shade there. Thank you very much. Okay. Ready and action.
Go.
Yeah. Even in this wide and the overhead, I'm just feeling like you need to be up just a little bit. I feel like this camera is too low because I'm not seeing him. And I think we got to work on a little better streak across his face.
Yep.
I can obviously,
That's okay.
I can cheat into.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, here we go. And action. And cut. He didn't have to fall off. All right, very nice. And that concludes our night interior transition from practicals being turned off, mixed with urban vapor lighting scenario.